welcome back. I hope your weekend was amazing. I hope your Monday is going well. I hope you was able to get outside, get grounded, get some of that sun, take a walk, put your feet in the grass. Now is the time during this season. We're going to pull from the Oshun deck, and we already have a card. Oshun of Boundaries. Cutting cords, energetic balance, liberation. What are you moving away from and setting firm boundaries on? Is it your time? Is it your energy? Your understanding how energy works? Is it just needing to set firm boundaries on yourself on how you're thinking and what you're projecting? Underneath the deck, we have it's a sexy card. It is Oshun of Oshun the Seductress. Sensual attraction, feminine power. Are you setting boundaries where you need time for yourself? Understanding that with these boundaries, you're giving yourself time for self-love, understanding, knowing your worth, what you value. Is also setting time for you to connect with spirit or whoever you worship or pray to. Let's get some tarot on these. I think these two are beautiful cards. Oshun of Boundaries and Oshun the Seductress. Tapping into your intimate energy. Are you protecting yourself at this time? Are you protecting what you're bringing in at this time? What you're attracting? Setting boundaries on how you process that information. Yeah, that's beautiful. Oshun of Unlocked Gates, freedom, breaking barriers, unleashing potentials, because this is where you're going. You have the key. It's all about setting boundaries with what you know and moving accordingly. Because you look really good to people. And that's on an energetic or even in a sexy manner. You look good, and when you look good, you attract a whole bunch of energies, and you have to decipher through those energies and hold boundaries as you are turning into this seductress. Oh, that is so beautiful. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. All right, let's get a couple of cards on that. What can we find out about Oshun of Boundaries? What do we need to know about these boundaries? What do we need to know about these boundaries? Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. Well, wow. We have the King of Pentacles, which in this deck is the muse of material. So you're bringing in something at this time. And you also have the Knight of Materials, which is the Knight of Pentacles, which you worked really hard for this to come in. You seduced yourself for this to come in. You set boundaries for this to come in. And I think the boundary setting is what's bringing these pentacles to you at this time. And it took a long time for you to understand where your leakage was. It took you a long time to understand that boundaries create a space for these new pentacles to come in and come through, to get what is truly yours. It has always been yours, but with you leaking on and people taking your energy, you're leaking your energy, you not being sure in who you are, you couldn't see this. And it wasn't going to be seen until you did the work to figure out where your leakage was at, or where you were being taken advantage, and where you were just giving away for free. So Underneath the deck, you have Three of Wands. This is where you're moving to. You're moving into this energy. And you're becoming the seductress because they can see the pentacles that's in you. They could see the magic. They could see the gold. They could see that, yes, I just want to touch it. I want to be a part of it. I want to be in it because I know that energy is fruitile. It's bringing something. Can I get another card on the King of Pentacles? What do we need to know about this in boundaries with the King of Pentacles? All right, we have Four Materials, which is Four of Pentacles, and 10 of Emotions, which is 10 of Cups. You are holding on to this energy of the 10 of Cups, which is happy family. Everything is working out. Your emotions, you have gone from the Ace of Pentacles all the way to the 10 of Pentacles. So you had to feel. You felt your way through this, but you're also protecting what you feel. You're protecting your energy, which is the boundary. Because you set boundaries, you are this 10 of Cup energy. And people can see that you're this 10 of Cup energy. But you need to continue to hold still, hold the boundary, so this can continue to come in. Because you waited a long time for this to come in, not to just give it away. Hold on to your 10 of Cups, because you have absolutely deserved it. This completion of emotions, feeling, tapping into not only your head, but you're tapping into your heart. You are now letting your heart open, but you let it open with a form of boundary, because everybody can't be in there. Everybody can't feel. Everybody can't go. Underneath the deck, you have the Queen of Inspiration, which is the Queen of Wands. It's beautiful. You have gone to the underworld to be able to understand this boundary, because you pushed a boundary within yourself. When you became the Queen of Wands, you became the queen of the underworld by tapping into the most sacred, darkest parts of yourself, where this boundary is, where cutting cords of people who are just taking and not giving. You're now starting to see that people only call you or be around you when you got answers. Some people don't want to find the answer for themselves. They expect for the person that keeps giving to continue to give without anything coming back. And I think that's where you're now finding that you have to hold your boundaries with. Nah, brah, or nah, sis, you got to figure it out for yourself. I'm here to be a ear for you, but I cannot go through life with you, helping you navigate your nervous system and navigating mine at the same time. Why am I doing the work and then allowing you to copy the work instead of you doing the work just as well as I'm doing the work? And we're sharing that collective energy. We're sharing that collective, we're sharing that collective understanding, so we both can build, and then we can still continue to build people up with us. But there's got to be a point in time where you got to cover up your paper and stop showing your answers. Stepping back and allowing people to experience this thing called life for themselves. Because if you go your whole life with somebody spoon feeding you, you'll never learn anything. You'll never learn the value of yourself. You'll never learn that you always had it within you from the beginning. And I think that's so beautiful that you're holding boundaries and you're not allowing the continued leakage of information, energy exchange, and you're validating yourself. That's most important. Let's find out about this seductress, because the boundary card, man, that was amazing. What do we need to know about this seductress energy? We have, look at this, 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Wands. Letting go of holding on to what doesn't, it isn't for you. It's not yours. Learning to let go so you can see your own growth, your own harvest. You work hard to get these. You work hard. But it's requiring you to hold that boundary and let go of having to work for somebody else and work for yourself. You have 3 10s out here. 3 3 3. 3, yeah, 3. Well, 10 10 10, and it's 3. 3 is of the Empress, tapping into your divine feminine energy, whether you're male or female. You're looking good. You're looking good because you're doing the work. You got the Fool underneath the deck, Shell's Fool's Journey. Come on now. Taking that leap of faith. Taking the leap into letting go and receiving what is truly yours without somebody tagging along and trying to hold on to you to get a piece of that. The more you put the work in, the more you heal, the more you understand yourself, the more you understand how this thing called life works, the more you are going to become the seductress to people. They're going to be attracted to you more and more and more. And you got to be ready to let go of holding on to that energy and still continue to shine bright like a diamond, like the person that you are. What else we need to know about the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands with the seductress? What else we need to know? What do we need to know? Okay, I like how that just stopped. 6 of Inspiration is the 6 of Wands, being seen and teamwork. Now, you could be seen and you can help at the same time, but there is a such thing as just giving way too much information and not allowing the person to figure it out. You're only supposed to be the spark. You're not supposed to give the whole kit and caboodle. Because the whole kit and caboodle is you doing the work and they reaping the benefits of your work. And that's what makes you the seductress. It's because you, in their eyes, you got it all together. And it's like, I need what that person got. So I'm going to continue to suck on that energy as long as that person's giving that energy away. And then you have the 7 of Cups underneath the deck, choosing the right cups or choosing your cup to begin with. Because there's going to be multiple scenarios or multiple ways of dealing with this. But are you dealing with it the right way in your eyes? Are you really trusting your gut feeling? Are you really getting into alignment with yourself to really see everything for what it is? That's beautiful. That's beautiful. What is the advice for boundaries and the seductress? What is the advice at this time? Make sure you hit that like button, hit that heart, subscribe. Also, leave me some questions that I could answer and pull cards on. I would love to do that for you all who continue to show up for me. The advice is the 9 of Inspiration, the courage to say what it truly is and not holding back. You got here. You did everything you needed to collect 9 wands. And you protected at all cost. This is your courage. This is you walking the fine path and not looking back and not holding on to other people's energy and truly figuring it out for yourself. This is you at this time. You have the courage to be the seductress. You are the seductress. And you're not letting 5 of Swords, your own head and other people's opinions about you during this time mess you up in any kind of way. You're protected at this time because it took you a long time to get to where you're able to hold boundaries and hold firm to those boundaries. It's all fun and games when you're the one that is just giving your cup, emptying out your cup, and making everybody else comfortable when you're uncomfortable. And you can't figure out why you feel the way that you feel, or you're experiencing what it is that you're feeling. But when you shut it down and you hold boundaries and you become the seductress that you are, that's the courage to stand firm in who you are at this present moment. What's the outcome? What's the outcome on this? What's the outcome on boundaries and seductress? And I love this deck. Thank you, High Priestess Jess, for showing me this deck. It's amazing. And the cards that came out for the end is amazing. You have the Empress, which I told you you are. You are very fruitful at this time, and everybody wants a piece of you. You own the universe. You are the universe at this time. You're the seductress. Also, you have the Muse of Emotions. That is the King of Cups. And people see this and people feel this. They see that your cup is flowing over. Now it's up to you to hold boundaries on how you distribute what's in your cup. Because you should only be giving what's pouring out of it and not what's in the inside of it. And most important, Temperance, which is balance. You found the way to balance this out, where you're not taking a back. You actually are stepping back and really seeing everything for what it is. You know how to pour equally into the cups. And hold your emotions and hold your boundaries and be seductive, but not give too much. Let's get a couple of oracles to close us out. I hope this reading has opened up some things for you, and I'm only going to take this one right here. We have release attachments, holding boundaries. There is something you need to let go of. That is the Ten of Wands. It's either a limited belief or a untruth or negative behavior. It's holding you back and keeping you from stepping into your true potential and happiness. This is what you did. You're releasing the attachments, and it is making you attractive. Because when you no longer want or need the attention of somebody, they look at, oh my gosh, I'm losing that person, or I'm losing access. And sometimes you have to lose access. Sometimes you have to cut off the access. Because people have to learn that they have to trust their own intuition, and they have to trust their own inner guidance. And some people don't want to trust their own inner guidance. Also, underneath the deck, we have expand. You're being asked to expand, to live in a huge world with endless possibilities. Staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make the world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. And this is where we are at this time. We're in this expansion mode right now. Because we are attracting what it is that we truly want. We're bringing dreams into reality. We're being seen. We're being experienced. Let's get one more. And it already came out. It didn't even waste no time. We have choose love. Choose the love of self. Choose the love of others. But responsibly. Knowing when to hang up or not pick up, and spend time with yourself, and knowing when you are on the phone and you are connecting with others, when to dial back and just experience and witness and allow them to figure it out. I like that one. And divine timing. Look at that. That is that Knight of Pentacles. The time is now. You worked hard to get here. It's your time. It's go time. And with that, I leave you with love, light, and balance. Be well. Enjoy your Tuesday. Make sure you get outside, get grounded, be well.